If your spirit's up, speak life to you is what they really do. When you dream chasing the support system's needed too. Ones that help you see it through. Remember who you do it for, not the accolades.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
All right, good. My name is Carla Stokes. I am with HMG Consultants. I am a life coach, and I recruit volunteers to work with individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. That's my day job. This is my side hustle. Everybody got a side hustle? Everybody? You know, you might want to get one. It's 2019, about to be 2020. Everybody needs a side hustle. So I want to thank you all for coming to my workshop, and I am going to get out the way. Entitled, I'm Over You. What did y'all think when y'all saw this workshop? Moving on. Some things that you're going to get over. I want to make sure I'm not out of camera range. I'm also a Toastmaster, and I'm shooting this so that I can get my Distinguished Toastmaster certification. So you see me just walking around, just checking. That's one of the things I'm doing. If you're interested in understanding what Toastmasters is, it's a great opportunity for your career development and interacting with other people. Sidebar. What else? Think about when you read I'm Over You. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Relationships, we gonna touch on that. Different things that you're afraid of. Job, yeah, we gonna touch a little bit on that. Relationships, what else? I'm sorry. Okay, great. So, with this, we're going to talk about some different things, some of the major areas that people have fear in, that's keeping them from doing the things that they need to do. Now remember, your fear may not be as intense as someone else's, but there's still some issues that may be developing within, and you definitely want to get those things taken care of. Everyone has something that they're afraid of. Who got something they're afraid of right now? Yeah, you don't have to tell me you're intimidated. In order for you to get on the other side of that, you have to start making some steps and start moving forward, okay? Well, saying this, I'm learning this Instagram situation. Y'all know I'm over 25. So if something resonates with you today, snap a picture of the screen, hashtag I'm Over You, and hit it on Instagram. And then I'll catch it. My Instagram information will be at the end of the session. Internal and learned struggles that keep us in fear. How many of you are breaking generational curses right now? Tell me about yours all the way in the back. What generational curse are you breaking? Yes.
I'm the first generation college student.
Give her a hand. Give her a hand. Any other first generational college students in here? I was one also. Any other generational curses? Yes, ma'am.
I'm not going to jail.
Not going, all right, everybody's go. Oh, come on, girl. Come on, hello. Listen. I mean, this is a true story. No names have been changed to protect the ignorant. It was my graduation, and my cousin was getting out of jail. Who do you think got the party? My cousin. They did not come to my graduation because they gave my cousin a party because he was just getting out of jail, for which he went back to jail. And I went back to college. So yes, generational curses of jail is definitely one of those things. Victim mentality. Oh, woe is me. See, my mama and them, and my daddy and them, and my auntie and my cousin sat twice removed 3 times by my nephew. That's why I can't do what the things that I need to do. Really? Even though Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, Barack Obama overcame. That's one of the things, and people don't even think that they have a victim mentality because they're so used to it, and everybody around them got one. Everybody got one. But they don't realize it's a victim mentality because in today's society, it's okay to have a problem, right? It's okay. You can have a problem. There's a pill for that. There's a pill for that. Oh, we can help you out. There's something for that. Oh no, you should not have to be strong, sister, brother. But what happens when your woe is me and your victim mentality is keeping you paralyzed in that same situation? What happens? You can't get nothing done. You're sitting up here spinning around in a circle 10, 20, 30 years later. How many know some folks that still talking about when I get my stuff together? The reason why I can't cause the man keeping me down. I would get it together, but I can't stay out of jail. Victim mentality. Yeah. So y'all know I like Kevin Hart, right? See the way my problems are set up, I can't get. And then I would do that, but see, every time I try to, something happens. You're defending your problems. And the reason why you can't go is because you keep saying, oh, every time I try, my problem jumps in. My mama say, then I lose my job, and then every time you have getting ready to take a step, how many, and if you're not spiritual, close to ears, how many know the devil's standing right there waiting? They're standing right there waiting. You finna do what? No, you ain't! Right there waiting, and instead of you, get out the way, I got something to do, you step back and you defend it. You're like, yeah, I probably should have done that because I had fear. And if the Lord really want me to do this, I won't be afraid to do it. So I'm not supposed to be doing this. So I'm going to go and sit back down at my Burger King job. Not that there's anything wrong with Burger King jobs. And yeah, I'll be 36 next year. And next year got me a fries. And that's pronounced like-stitute, like prostitute. Everybody has to like me. Everybody has to like me. Some people want to be liked so much that they would do some of the most craziest things ever. And if they don't get likes, they can't go forward. And if they can't go forward, they can't get out this rut. Because somewhere back in their traumatic childhood, somebody didn't like them at one point. And I think it's, and let me tell you, right hand of God, this is my right hand, yes, right hand of God. I'm so glad I did all my sinning before social media. Okay? Because I don't think I would have made it out when somebody didn't like me. I don't think I could have got through. Every time I post a picture, I'm running to check and see, oh, how many likes did I get? And if you don't get enough likes, oh, nobody likes me. I can't believe it. Y'all hate me. And then there's this emotional turmoil because you need to be liked when you already liked. Liked by yourself, liked by your friends, your family. You may not be liked every day, but you still are liked. Where are my super women at? Take the cape off, baby. Take the cape off because it gets caught in the propeller when you're flying. We can't do it all. We cannot. Anybody have a story of them trying to do it all and then just realizing I can't do all of this? Anybody want to share? Come on, sister, share it out. Share it out.
Oh, I didn't know I had to share it.
I said share.
I was like, I raised my hand before they did. I always say like when like Lindy makes her being, she's like, I feel like I can do it all by myself, but I know that I really can't like set up by myself. So.
Right, you can't.
Okay.
I cannot change the oil and the tire and work on the engine at the same time. I can do one of them, but I can't do all of them. And for me, I have a small business. I'm trying to do everything. My master's degree is in interactive multimedia for workforce education. So I did multimedia design. I did all of that stuff. So my first thought, oh, I can do all this. I left the field, came back in, and in that leaving the field, social media popped up. And I'm calling my daughter, now how I get one of these filters on this Instagram? Because that's not my strength. So what I did, I got on Fiverr.com, hired me somebody who that is their strength, and that's what they do. So now when I need something, I hire somebody because I can't do it. And only a few dollars, because that's probably, until I blow up Oprah style, that's all I got, is a few dollars. We go talk about relationships and staying in jobs and stuff too long. Some of y'all, not y'all. Some of y'all. What happens when you are in a job or relationship past its expiration date? Yes, sister.
You get burnt out, your self-care just deteriorates, and then you just be about to pass out every day, and that's not good.
It's not. That's not good for you. When you walk in the house, and this, I truly stole this from another comedian. When you walk into the house, oh my God, you're here breathing again. God, you're breathing? Really? Do you have to breathe? Because you're tired. You're done. It's over. When you look at them and they're just saying like, oh, you look great today. You always be trying to say something to somebody. And they looking like, well, why I just complimented you? Because you're tired. How many of you have outgrown some people and you just like, oh, we're going to be together forever? And then a couple of years later, you done got your degree. You know you bad body in your field. And then they still talking about, yeah, you know, I'm about to go ahead and start school and get this counseling degree. You said that 2 years ago. But you know, babe, you know, I had to get some stuff together. What? You're still on the couch smoking pot and playing Fortnite. What are you trying to get together? It used to be Madden. You know, you used to be Madden. Now it's Fortnite. But you have gone, whoa, hey, I'm out. What happened? Oh, hey, here, we're back. Jobs. When you've been in the job too long, when you just walk in to work.
Hey, Eric.
Ah! Go say it again, sister. Say it again. Hate it! Supervisor come in, hey, did you have a good weekend? I didn't think about this job one time. Not at all. You get tired. Is that good for your health? No. It is not good for your health. It's not good for your psyche. And it's not good for your future. These are fears that we're standing in. Where my grades at? Nobody, professor? Excuses are tools of the incompetent that build bridges that lead to nowhere. How many of y'all know somebody got an excuse for everything, every time they got to do something? Girl, let's go do, no, you know, I can't because, you know, I got this job interview set up for you. Can you, oh, girl, no, Pookie them, the Ray now.
Needs to go to the store.
Got an excuse, because if they didn't have an excuse, that means there's nothing keeping them from the other side of fear. And if they get on the other side of fear, that means they're going to have to face something they may not be ready to face. Themselves. And the fact that all that they built over on this side is illusion. Where my unspiritual people at? Said no one ever. And when it says unspiritual, it doesn't mean like, oh, you're a holy roller. Oh. Every time you turn around, you're hitting somebody with the Bible. Whatever your higher power is, people can make you feel like you're not it. You can make you feel like, oh, you ain't doing nothing. If you are spiritual and you trying to get money, oh, you are sinning, that's against God. Last I checked, didn't he say he had cattle on 1,000 hills? So that means he got some cheddar, right? He got a little money, a couple of coins. Why would you serve someone that keeps you in poverty? So if you are being spiritual and your gift is to gab and talk and spread the joy, and you spreading the joy and somebody gonna give you some coins for your joy spreading, you not gonna take them? Who not gonna take the money? I didn't think so. Are you gonna be upset like, hey, listen, I only need $1,000. Oh, well, we was gonna give you 20. Who gonna turn down the other 19? I didn't think so. You can do this and still be spiritual. I like this, my favorite. Anybody know anybody that sabotage their own success? And what I found out was this is a disorder. It's a self-depreciating disorder where you just, I can't do it. I can't. It's not going to work. I have problems. You got the interview tomorrow, and you get up, and what's the first thing you do? You find something wrong, and then you go. You can't do it. I'm not going to make it. It's not. I can't. You just keep sabotaging yourself. These were some of the issues. So now let's talk about some strategies and some points. These are some tips to help you get on the other side of fear. Who's in control? No, Jenny Jackson. Come on now, y'all. You are in control. If you want to go further, only you can get you there. If you want to do more, only you can get you there. Now you can set up the plan and get people to help and do all the stuff, all that type of thing, but you have to be the one to make that decision. You have to decide, I'm going to do this. Every day you wake up, you say, I'm going to do this. Now, are you going to be successful 100% of the time? No. But if you continue forward in your forward motion, you will be further along every day than you were the day before. Your biggest enemy is yourself. And I know you hear this all the time, like, but it's true. You are your best friend and your worst enemy. Because you know what you are truly capable of doing, and you know what you really, 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 really want to do. And if your enemy, that's inner me, gets a hold to that, and you're just not really like 100% there or motivated, it will knock you off your case. You can't do nothing. Okay, we done, it's over. You have to hug that enemy that's inside of you and say, listen, we got to do this. We'll fall out and cuddle up and be in a ball in the fetal position when we get home, but we are going to stand and we're going to make this step. And once everything fall in, you'll be like, oh, the enemy is happy, let's get going. You can't drift into success. You have to have a plan. You have to have some direction. You have to be steering the boat. Some people's biggest problems as to why they don't want to steer the boat is they don't want to take responsibility. How many know you have to be responsible to drift into success? You just can't just like, I'm just going to get in the water and let the boat take me wherever I go, and that's where I say I'm going to be. That's not what you want. How many of you know definitively what you want to do when you graduate? Are you just going to just throw it out there to the wind and just like, let's go? Or are you making plans and steps, and you got a to-do plan and a backup plan and a backup plan just in case that doesn't happen? You need that. In order for you to get beyond whatever it is that's broken about it, this is what you need. You have to have a plan, and you can stick to it, and you also can make sure you are flexible to adjust in the event of what happened to me. I got my master's degree in my program 1 year. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be making crazy money. This is gonna be amazing. I started the next semester, my program was no longer a program. Now, they didn't let me get my student loan money back. I still had to finish what they crippled together as a program, because what happened, where I was going to school was the only school in the country that you can get a master's degree in the newest field of interactive multimedia. That is the foundation to all this social media, all of this stuff in the country. By the end of the first year, Pixar came and took our whole 3D modeling class. I was supposed to take that class the next semester. I was so upset. Took that whole class, started them out at $70,000 a year. One guy had just walked in the class and just sat down, and he was going to. The MIDI teacher, they came and said, we will build you a whole wing on the school, and took him. Our HTML teacher that taught us how to write code from scratch, they came and offered him a job in the newest field of cyber security. So now, there goes my whole plan. I started interviewing and falling back on some of the things that I did in school. And when I got through, I was able to utilize all the information that I had in every job that I had from that point. So all my multimedia skills, my desktop publishing, everything. And when I went to my interview, I sold that. Like, okay, I know we need that, but also, didn't you say I need to do some web work and some graphic design and this? And they also said, oh yeah, we need some of that. Oh, I can do that. That's included in what you get with me. So you have to be able to shift and make plans as needed. No, everybody say it after me. No.
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 That's what you need to start saying. People will hijack your time. They will look at you and like, you ain't, oh, I see somebody be hijacking you, girl. You say. They will come, oh, you come on, girl, I just need, can you just, and you had plans, you had definitive plans, but that's your girl, like, you just roll on over. You come back, next thing you know, all the stuff you need to do is gone. But you really needed to do that. But they just hijacked your day, and then once it's over and said and done with, they off on their la land, and you still like, I still got to do this, and it's 11 o'clock at night. What? Say no. And it's okay to say no. And if they question your no, rock back and kick your feet up and say, you didn't question my yes, so why are you questioning my no? If I said no, that's what I meant. So, and she said it again. Say it again, Crystal.
Period.
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 Period. Exclamation point. Quotation marks. No. Because that yes will have you walking around with a platter full of stuff that you got to do, of which this much is yours. And the rest of that is other people that have put stuff on your plate because you so good, you so nice, you always there for us. You can say no. We've arrived, hey, yay, we're at the journey of success. No, success is not a destination, it is a journey. You will continue to have success in every aspect of your life, and it may not be all at the same time. You may have to rotate, so you may have success in school, and you may have to struggle with your relationship. You'll be like, you have to make a decision. Am I going to be an A student, or I'm coming to school to get my MRS degree? And when I was going to school, I didn't even realize that was a plan. I was like, why is everybody getting married? They went for their MRS degree. I, like a dummy, went for my bachelor's. However, I still got my bachelor's. They don't have their degree because now they're divorced. You have to think about really what you're going in for. So understand that once you get there, you can't stop and be like, what? Woo, I'm done. I'm successful and it's going to be great. Nope, because I'm pretty sure Oprah's not sitting up there just like, ooh, I done all of this. I can rest now. Where she at next? Times Square. Oprah in Times Square. She's like, I may not be doing this, but I'm definitely going to be doing something. And it's always going to be some form of success. Who don't like to be uncomfortable? It's too cold. It's too hot. I don't want to be uncomfortable. In order for you to get on the other side,